Hey! You want to get into anime? You don't know how? Oh my gosh. Well, let's talk about it. Come on. Hey loves, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, hi, I'm Z, your fashion-loving bookworm who also loves anime very much. So, I was actually inspired by my niece to make this video because she has gotten to the point where she's actually like, oh, I want to start watching anime, but I don't know where to start. And I was like, hey, great video idea. So, thank you, Mia. Love ya. Okay, so today I want to talk about, you know, how to get into anime, what to look for, what to watch, where to watch, and, you know, your general TV ratings. So with that being said, let's get started with today's video. Okay, so it's 2025. Anime has actually become this widespread thing, so there's no better time to get into it than now. One of the first places you can definitely go are going, you know, to view your anime are going to be any general streaming platform. So a specific platform just for anime is going to be Crunchyroll. There used to be Funimation, but that did get bought out by Crunchyroll, so Crunchyroll. You can also find different anime on Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, HIDIVE, which is available on Roku. They are an anime streaming platform as well. And just other, if you have other general streaming platforms, you should be able to find them there as well. I only use Hulu, Crunchyroll, and Netflix. My dad uses HIDIVE though. So, and he's a big anime fan. So those are different options you can view your anime watching. So another thing to focus on is what you want to watch. I think that's going to be like the biggest concern for most people. The thing about anime is it is a very broad thing. Like, it's not limited. Yeah, it's not limited. It's a very wide range of things you can watch. Okay, it's out there. I just hurt my nail. But one of the things that you may want to know about is going to be the focus on different types of anime. So pretty much they're going to be your big four. So it's going to be, and I don't mean this as like top 4 rated animes or things like that, but your big 4 are going to be the 4 different types of anime and how they're created. So you're going to see your shoujo, which is going to be catered more towards your younger girl audiences, things like Sailor Moon, Madoka Magica, and things like that. You're also going to see your shonen, which are going to be catered towards your younger boy audience. So your Dragon Ball Z, your Bleach, your Naruto. Girls can watch all of those too, and guys can watch shoujo just like girls can, okay? Don't get that twisted. Anybody can watch whatever they want. Then you're also going to have your seinen, which is going to be geared towards adult males, and your josei, which is going to be geared towards adult females. Not to be confused with hentai, okay? Not to be confused. They may have it adult things, but it's not the same. Okay? Hentai is the equivalent of anime corn. Okay? Okay. So, not to be confused. And then, once you understand those things, you're going to be able to go into an actual age breakdown. So this is going to be geared more towards like my parents who are watching and they want to let their kids watch anime, or if you're a younger viewer and you want to start watching anime but you don't want to be watching anime, and all of a sudden your mom comes in and she's like, what in the world are you watching, Billy? Turn that off. Oh my goodness. You know? So pretty much your anime breakdown of your TV genres are going to be TVY, which is going to be youth, so anybody and their mother can watch it, from a baby to a grown-up. Then you're going to have TV PG. So PG stands for parental guidance. So pretty much there might be slightly adult jokes. Honestly, it's the same exact pretty much rating as your other general TV settings. So there might be an adult joke here or there, or there might be topics or discussions where you might need a parental figure in your life to be like, hey, what does that even mean? And then you're going to have your TV 14. So pretty much your TV 14 is going to be geared towards more, they might say explicit words, there might be more gore and fighting scenes. So everything is based off of the general rating scale of normal TV in the US as is. I don't know everybody else's general rating scales, I'm sorry. I just know the US's. But so your TV 14 is going to depict violence, gore, graphics, fighting, explicit words. And then not so much spicy scenes, so don't worry about those, okay? Not in TV 14, they might kiss. Might like fade to black. And then you're going to have your TV MA, which is TV mature audience. So MA is going to be your 18 plus content, so on and so forth. It's going to include more gore, more explicit words, explicit content in general, not to be confused with corn, okay? They're different. Yes, that's adult, but this is 18 plus, okay? But so is that. We're not even talking about that stuff, okay? We're just talking about TV MA. So your explicit content. That is also going to be the same with your manga. So if you want to read manga and things like that, that is the content ratings are actually going to be on the back in like a little square on your manga. I'll show you guys for example. Okay, so like I said, it's going to be the same for manga. So you're going to see ones where it's like here, where that's T for teen. And then, or you'll see ones which are going to show off more so like this. Warning, parental advocacy, explicit content. So general ratings on, it really doesn't change like just because it's anime versus like a TV show that you could normally watch. Those ratings are pretty much going to be flat across the board for everybody, pretty much. Now, let's get into the fun part. One of the things I love the most about anime is there's so much out there and there's so many different types. So we're just gonna have a simple breakdown of a few options out there. So if you're interested in, say, sci-fi, there's sci-fi anime for you. One of the ones I actually end up enjoying, well, I watched it and I enjoyed it, is going to be Psycho-Pass. And I'm not even a sci-fi girly, but I enjoyed Psycho-Pass. So pretty much you have, like, in this world, like in Psycho-Pass, in the world, they have these ratings that everybody has to show, like, oh, you might commit a crime at this point and you have to keep your levels monitored, otherwise, you know, the police come and get you. And they're like, so, you know, to prevent crime. It's like their crime prevention, and it's a sci-fi thing pretty much. So there are different types of sci-fi anime. That's just an example I have for you guys. Another type of anime subgenre is going to be like romance. For example, there's My Dress Up Darling, and there's also subplots in there. So if you're like, oh, okay, I like a sci-fi with a subplot of romance, I'm pretty sure you can find those things. It really just depends on what you're looking for, just like any other TV show. Like, are you getting that's the point? Just because it's anime and it's not what you're used to doesn't mean you can't enjoy what's there and available, because you might like sci-fi with real people acting. You might just enjoy sci-fi when it's an anime, okay? It's just the animated version of it. Yes. Okay. And then we also have our animes like Slice of Life. So that's, for example, something like Komi Can't Communicate. Pretty much you're just following a day in the life of the characters you're following. It's really no different than a reality TV show. But like, not the psycho crazy drama in that sense. And of course you have like your general sports animes if you guys like those kinds of things. I love Haikyuu. I think it's great. I love volleyball. I enjoy sports romances. But there's all different types. Kuroko basketball. With Haikyuu, pretty much our main character he loves volleyball. He wants to play. He goes into high school. He wants to play volleyball, and you know, you're following his journey on becoming a great volleyball player. I said something else. Yeah. Oh, I said mecha. I think I was starting to say mecha before I was talking about Kuroko's Basketball. That's another sports anime. Anyways, another subgenre, it's not even a subgenre, it is really just a genre in general, but like mecha. So you're gonna see like Gundam Wing, Darling in the Franxx, Eureka 7. That's a really good one. And Eureka 7 kind of like, it's mecha because it's involving like these big robots and like stuff like mecha, mechanical, you know? But like, that was a good one. I don't know where I watched it on Crunchyroll the first time. I think it might still be on there. I don't know, don't quote me, I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot, it happens. But anyways, that's another thing you can be looking for. So in case you were like, oh hey, you know, when I was younger I really liked this movie, it was called Titan A&E, and that was super cool, like futuristic robots. Gundam Wing, yeah, got that. Robots fighting crimes in space, going against the people who are oppressing them, you know, cool stuff. You know, you also have your romances or your dramas. I already said romance. Dramas also have romance, but you know, there's different like anime movies out there. So like A Silent Voice, where our main character, like he was bullying this death girl. Like he literally pulled out her cochlear, that's what it's called. He made her bleed. And then his mom got her earring ripped off by the girl's mom because those things are expensive and that's not cool. But there's plenty of movies, tearjerkers out there, you know. Yeah. Also, there's your yaoi and your yuri. Yaoi is boy love, yuri is girl love, you know. So, in case you want to watch, you know, some male romances, those animes are out there. In case you want some girl romances, those animes are out there for you too. Wow! The options. So, one of the things that actually like got me into anime was definitely Sailor Moon. I started watching anime in like kindergarten. I started with Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Digimon, and Gundam Wing. And it kind of just like exploded into like all of these interests from there. And then like, if you guys want a video on like collecting figures, manga, or anything like that, definitely let me know. We'll do like a figure tour or something if that's what you guys want to see. But yeah, I just think there's no reason to not like anime. It's so fun. And there's fun plushies you can collect, so why not? You know, it's not like this weird hidden thing that it used to be where like people who watch anime were freaks or nerds or weirdos or losers. Nobody cares about that. It's 2025, get over it. You know, it's just another outlet of TV to enjoy. Like, you know, it's just entertainment and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing weird about it. It's pretty darn cool if I say so myself. But yeah, I hope this video gives you guys an opportunity to be like, hey, you know what? I have been interested in checking out like anime or manga, and you didn't know where to start. So hey, just pretty much go off of what you already enjoy watching or reading, and then you can look for that in an anime. Mind blown, I know. But yeah, no, if you guys like this, definitely let me know. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below your favorite anime. I love some Rex, please and thank you. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. This is kind of fun, a little short cutie patootie video just talking about anime, where you can watch it, what to watch, and you know, a couple recommendations for different genres that you could be interested. Yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, be bold, bright, and beautiful. But most importantly, be yourself. That's all I got. So, bye!
Yeah, I never met someone like you. Oh, to your mama, she a blessing. There's nothing that I would undo.